Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister. When this demand happened in the House, just at that moment, Dr. Manmohan Singh just left the House and went in. I just want to bring this to your notice from the archives. I'm not taking pot shots. I'm still not saying that it is not time for the Prime Minister to speak. But check your own record, Dr. Sanjay Jha, before you point fingers.
Navika, you have raised a valid point. Let me answer that, okay? I am not going to deny here, because I'm a student of political history, that the Northeast has not been, shall we say, a tinderbox, or has not simmered over decades. And we all know it is a complicated equation with several ethnic, tribal issues, etc., and obviously immigration. But here is the larger point. You know, you have covered riots, and I have seen your work when you worked with the Indian Express, etc. And I know you're one of the most respected journalists in the country. It's good to see a woman in the forefront. And here is the point I wish to make, Navika. Having covered the riots of, say, 2002 or after the Babri Masjid riots, etc., why do we expect things to change now? One is because of television, and the other is because of social media. Now, it's not easy for people to indulge in a communal conflagration of bloodbath and get away. Can you imagine in the modern day and age?
Oh,
it's a viral video on Twitter.
Okay.
That is
all right. So you're saying because there is social media and because there is television, the Prime Minister should answer, while in the past it was all right for a Minister of State to answer. The one debate that was held. I really don't get it. I really don't get the logic. But let me get in Sushmita Dev. No. Let me get in Sushmita Dev now. Sushmita Dev ji. Well, the viral video, I've said to you on several occasions, Sanjay Jha, I've said to you that there is absolutely no place in civilized society for that kind of an incident to take place, and 140 crore of us would stand and demand action on that, and actually hang our heads in shame that this happened to a fellow Indian or fellow human being anywhere on this planet. I have no dispute with that. So please don't take this as the first day when we are beginning the Manipur debate. I've said this before. I'm on record, and I'm a woman. I cannot take these things lightly. Having said that, I'm only talking about the duplicity. कुछ चीजें आपको दिखती हैं, the others you can very, very comfortably shut your eyes to, and that is my problem, especially when you demand for the Prime Minister to come and respond. I want to ask Sushmita Dev ji. Sushmita Dev ji, I know I've even covered politics when your father was there and he was the Northeast man, and we used to all go to him to get gyan, and he was dealing with the same Manipur situations even then. Sushmita Dev, it is not of a recent origin. My question is, where is the healing touch of the opposition? Is there only confrontation? Is there only, poking your fingers in people's eyes so as to get a political response from them so that your politics in the run-up to 2024 can go? Do you not realize that the situation is fairly explosive there? For last 9 days, there hasn't been a fatality, but that doesn't mean that peace has returned. The fact is, shouldn't we be building a Team India to go and give the healing touch? Where is that effort, Sushmita?
I completely agree with you. What Manipur needs right now is a healing touch. And that's why an entire delegation of the India Alliance is due to go to Manipur to meet the people in the relief camp, special focus on women and children, because I've seen relief camps where mothers are giving birth to children. There's lack of food because, some of the highways are still closed. But I think what seems to be bothering you is the fact that we are raising it in Parliament and we're demanding that the Prime Minister should speak. You see, however brute the majority of the BJP may be, however powerful the Prime Minister Modi may seem to some people in this country, but fact is, he is accountable. He must come to Parliament, and he should stop And people who are defending him and saying he did not come to parliament, why are you insisting he debates in parliament, are treating him like a demigod, and it's not necessary. He's a prime minister of the people of India. And if the opposition demands that he comes and speak, it's because we want him to participate in the debate in which everybody is willing to participate. So I don't know why this hoo-ha about why this demand for the prime minister to come and speak. He's not God. He's prime minister. He's
Because
got that
I'll
chair.
tell you why. I will tell you why, Sushmita Dev, because there are experts dealing with the situation. The Home Minister has held several rounds of talks. Do you not want him to outline what are the talks and where they are leading? He is the one who's looking at all the investigations. Don't you want to hear from him what he has to say about each and every specific investigation? The question which is why the question that arises is, are you insisting and do you really believe that the Prime Minister will be at a loss for words? I mean, however much the opposition thinks that they've got an advantage over the Prime Minister, do you actually have any doubts on how good an orator he is and how he can actually take the wind out of people's sails when he begins to talk? Why is the opposition somewhere or the other hell-bent on not the situation in Manipur, but standing on form that we have forced the Prime Minister? Because that seems to be your end game more than the situation in Manipur.
I think, Navika, you're wrongly briefed on a few issues. Let me set the record straight. No one has said that the Home Minister can't speak in Parliament. No one has said that the Home Minister can't give the details of what steps he's taken in Parliament. He's more than welcome, I want your viewers to understand, to come and speak in Parliament. Let me also put on record that when the Home Minister called an all-party meeting, every single party of the opposition went and met him in the Home Ministry. They heard him out. There was not a single adverse statement that came out after that all-party meeting. We waited patiently that all the assurances that he'd given the opposition parties will make sure that there is peace in Manipur. None of that happened.
But even there, is it not true, Ajay Alokji, that there was an insistence that the Prime Minister speak in the Business Advisory Committee?
Now you give me at least 2 minutes to speak. You are saying Prime Minister is a good orator. I totally accept it. I cannot deny that the Prime Minister is an excellent orator. He's fantastic on the social media. But the fact is that the number one orator of the country and number one on social media actually did nothing for 77 days, not as much as appeal for peace on the Twitter handle. And he just kept mum on Manipur till the viral video came up. So if he's such a good orator, if he's so confident of what he is, then at least come to the Parliament. Is he absent from the Parliament?
Well,
he hasn't come.
Well, Ajay Alok, you know,